Alright, I gotta deal with this no start. Let's see what it's got for battery voltage. That's step one. So when you guys are dealing with a no start issue, first thing you gotta do is make sure that you got cranking voltage. That's the first thing. Now, we're not trying to say go ahead and, you know, load up the battery or whatever. We're just trying to see what it has for volts. And then from there we can get a better idea of what's going on. Alright, DC volts, as always. Just take a look. Shake the connections. Make sure none of the terminals are loose. Alright, so we got 12.5 volts. That's a good thing. Just curious to see what's going on over here. I know he had some issues with the alternator. Yep. And the alternator actually got worse. You can see that the housing is cracked. Right there. But yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so the battery is not dead. But let's just see what happens when we crank it. See what kind of reading we get. Oh, where's the key? Oh, starter's gone. Starter's 100% gone. That does not sound good at all. Uh-oh. That actually sounds really bad. Oh boy. So we've confirmed that this thing has got a bad starter. For sure, 100%. Let's see if we can locate one and get her done. It just sucks that I gotta lay underneath this thing because the ground's, you know, not that good here. All right. What do we got here? There we go. This will do. I can lay on this. Ugh. All right, let's see what's going on. Good old spider webbies. I mean, that's what's going on there. I bet you that solenoid rotted out. I'll bet with you. Does this have the top bolt? Oh, look at that. Found the problem right there. That's why. That's why the output shaft is not activating. Broke. That cable broke right there. You guys see that? So we're gonna have to fix this cable before we proceed forward, because I have a feeling the whole reason why the starter is not engaging the flywheel is because the solenoid doesn't have a ground path. That's what I'm assuming. I mean, this thing is pretty damn old, but I'm almost 100% positive if I fix this connection here, this starter will activate. I'm almost positive. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fix that, and we're going to repeat the test and just see if this bad Larry is going to turn over. But again, I mean, this thing definitely has some issues going on here. I know it had a bad starter because it was making noise already. What the fuck is that? Is that a crack? Oh shit. The housing's fucking cracked. No wonder why it's making that noise. The fucking housing for the transmission is fucking cracked. Holy shit. It's got a deep crack in that. Alright. Let's give him the bad news. Alright, let's call this guy and see what happens. Awesome.
Hello.
That's me.
I guess I'll...
Howdy.
You're working on the truck?
Hi, yeah, you the homeowner?
We are the homeowner, yes.
Okay, I'm Manny. I'm the mobile mechanic.
Hi,
trying to help
nice.
out my buddy Ben here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That sucks. What happened to
what
it?
happened is his starter did let go, but I did find a broken wire
Okay.
that I think if I just reattach the wire, I'll be able to fix it.
Hope
Only
so.
one issue.
Yeah.
His transmission's cracked. Where the actual, so here's your transmission, the starter bolts here.
Yeah.
There's a massive crack. And I'm worried that the second I go and remove the starter, it's going to disintegrate. And I'm not going to be able to mount it back together. But the only way is for me to, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fix the wire. That way he can get it home and get it out of here.
Yeah. And then
that's the goal for today.
Poor guy.
But I got to get a hold of him and I got to give him the good news and the bad news. Hey, Ben, it's just a wire. But here's the other issue. Your transmission's cracked.
Ugh. That's crap.
Yeah. All right. Let me call this guy. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. I'll give you guys my number before I leave if you ever need me.
Yeah, we might actually.
I'm always around Bedford. All right, let's call him and give him the bad news. Yo, Ben. All right, man. So, good news and the bad news. I'm gonna start with the good news. The good news, I believe that the whole reason why the starter's not engaging the flywheel is because the ground wire broke, which I can fix that, no problem. But right where the right where the starter actually bolts to the transmission, it's legit cracked. So, I'm worried that if I do go replace that starter, or even in the near future, if you go to replace it, that portion of the bell housing on the transmission could break, and then we would not have a way to reinstall the starter. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a picture right now of the actual crack. It's a pretty mean crack, man, and it's only gonna get worse. Yeah, okay, all right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix the ground wire, and like I said, hopefully we can get it to move. But you know, if it does need the transmission, I can't help you with that. It's got to go up on a lift, unfortunately. Fucking sucks, dude. I can't believe that. Oh, and here's the other thing too. So the alternator, the reason why I think you were hearing that belt noise is because the center pulley for the alternator shifted downwards. The casing is completely done now. It's done.
Okay.
So it's definitely going to need an alternator as well. But right now the goal is just get this freaking thing out of here. So I'm going to fix the ground wire. Hopefully that will make the starter engage the flywheel. Because remember, that starter, it moves out. It spins and then moves out. The portion of it moving out is what's not working right now. And I believe that's because of the ground wire. So I'm going to fix that. And I'll call you in a little bit just to confirm that, hey, yeah, you can drive it to your house.
All right, cool.
All right, bro.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.